Thank
Right.
you. Thank you.
Madam Clerk, can we have a motion to close the
Move.
executive sessions for items
Second.
1 and 2? Closed by Councilman Velez, second by Councilman Mendez. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Roll call to close the executive session for items 1 and 2. Councilman Abdelaziz? Councilman Jackson?
Yes.
Councilman Khalid?
Yes.
Councilman Mendez?
Yes.
Councilman Velez?
Yes.
Madam President?
Yes.
The vote is 6 in favor, 3 absent. Public executive session is hereby closed for items 1 and 2.
Madam Clerk, can we continue with items 3 and 4, please?
Yes, next item is item number 3. And item number 3, the settlement resolution. Resolution authorizing settlement of pending litigation in the matter of Valmir Demalge versus City of Paterson Law Resolution 21322. Is there a motion?
Move.
Moved by Councilman Mendez, second. Second by Councilwoman Mims. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Roll call on item number 3 for approval. Councilman Abdelaziz?
Yes.
Councilman Jackson?
No.
Councilman Khalid?
Yes.
Councilman Mendez?
Yes.
Councilman Velez?
No.
Madam President?
Yes, Madam Clerk.
The vote is 4 in favor, 2 against, 3 absent. Item number 3 is hereby adopted.
Thank you, Madam
Number
Clerk.
4.
Item number 4.
Next item is item number 4. Item number 4 reads, resolution authorizing settlement of pending litigation in the matter of Tashonda Kennedy versus City of Paterson, Law Resolution 21323.
Move.
Moved by Councilman Velez, second by Councilwoman Mims. Roll call, Madam Clerk.
Roll call on item number 4 for approval. Councilman Abdelaziz?
Yes.
Councilman Jackson?
This is just another deplorable, disparaging treatment that's received by some employees. It's absolutely disgusting. My vote is no.
Councilman Khalid?
Yes.
Councilman Mendez?
You know, before my vote, thank you, Madam Clerk. I think, you know, this case is very concerning, but the unfair part is that those cases, they come in front of us and expecting for us to support and agree on, you know, on the decision, which is horrendous. My vote is no.
Councilman Velez?
We are demand as a public official to have a code of conduct sharp. And every employee of the city have to have that code of conduct sharp. So I don't think we could send a positive message if we do different. So my vote is no.
The vote is no?
Nope.
Thank you. Madam President?
Based on the details and the proper protocols that are now in place for any future possibility of future incidents, my vote is yes.
The vote is 3 in favor, 3 against, 3 absent. Item number 4 failed. It's a tie vote.
So, Corporation Counsel, before we close out, it was stated that it will cost us a lot more money if we do not pass this on tonight. And I just want to adhere to you in relations to the situation of this particular settlement.
Absolutely. Yes,
Councilman Velez?
Council President. And that's the problem that we are facing. That's the problem we are facing. So not to incur into more taxpayer money going down the drain, but this administration had to take more action and tighten the belts to prevent and put us against the wall. Okay? So I want to change my vote, please. My vote is yes.
We can't do that, Councilman. Sorry, because I already announced the vote. We would have to do
Motion to reconsider this case.
I'll second your reconsideration. Reconsideration to take the vote again.
I'm
Madam
sorry,
Clerk?
point of order, Council President, you cannot second. It has to be carried by members of the prevailing side only.
It needs to be the noes. So we need a second from one of the noes, which I highly recommend.
Can we get
Second the
we have a
reconsideration.
second from Councilman Mendez For the reconsideration vote, Madam Clerk, roll call.
Okay, the reconsideration was by Councilman,
Councilman Velez made the
Velez.
motion. Councilman Mendez seconded the motion for the
Okay.
reconsideration.
okay. Roll call in to reconsider item number 4, Councilman Abdelaziz.
I just want to commend Councilman Velez and Councilman Mendes for even putting the motion on there. This is something where it can hurt the taxpayers. Or we're here, when we settle things, it's because our lawyers, our experts that looked at the evidence, went through it, and are recommending to us, we don't have a good shot at winning this. This could hurt us. This could cost more money than the settlement. I don't like to gamble with the taxpayers' hard-earned money. I know the Councilwoman Mims stated that we need, that in the legal committee, the administration said they're putting procedures in place so it doesn't occur. It's an unfortunate situation, so thank you to my colleagues for taking your frustrations and working on putting procedures and protocols in place that will not allow this to happen in the workplace, like I stated. But at the end of the day, we need to do what's best for the taxpayers. And once again, my vote is yes.
Thank you. Councilman Jackson, to
Thank you, Madam
reconsider.
Clerk. So where's the level of accountability? When do we say, okay, enough is enough, and start forcing the administration to put measures in place so things like this don't happen? We have police officers beating people tied to a gurney. We have people insulting and disrespecting women and things of that nature. And then we have the person who is the actual victim being victimized yet again because there's no checks and balances in place. When do we do that? So we've given away a lot more money than this for a lot less infractions. And guess what? This young lady's a taxpayer. She is a city resident. What about her concerns? This is absolutely irresponsible, and I won't be a part of it. My vote is no, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. Councilman Kalik.
My vote is yes.
Councilman Mendez.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. The reason why I reconsider my position with this matter is because definitely this will cost taxpayer way more money. But the problem is right now that we have a settlement for $150,000 in front of us. It's a personal matter that we don't have to talk to. But my frustration comes with the position of the administration that when the incident took place, they never took any action to correct the problem. And now the taxpayer, we, the homeowners of the city of Paterson, we are the ones that have to come out with $150,000 because of the lack of responsibility and leadership from the administration to correct the problem. And like this problem, we're getting many other lawsuits, and it's concerning to me. It's extremely concerning. We're getting so much lawsuit left and right, and all we can do is sit down here and say yes for a settlement because the position of the city is not the best position to go and fight because they know that they will lose. That is terrible. And the taxpayer of the city of Paterson, they need to know this. When we agree on a settlement, that money is coming from your pocket, from my pocket, to pay for the lack of leadership of this administration. My vote is yes, Madam Clerk.
Thank you. Councilman Velez.
I would say conduct start both sides. Something starts, somebody had to initiate things, and it ends in this type of problems. So I have confidence in the administration or whoever comes after this one, that they put the proper training from A to Z to all employees, and make sure that all employees are following the employee manual, and making sure that the bullying and the horseplaying and all that ends, because that's where it starts. And then when it gets out of hand, somebody's offended, and somebody's going to pursue or get something out of it. And in the level of supervision, I think the administration has to look forward to get all the directors and all the supervisors that lead with employees a intensive training how to escalate situations like this. My colleague, the Sixth Ward, just stated, and this will not compensate probably the frustration of that employee or whatever happens, but this is a lesson for the city of Paterson. Saying that, and because we're going to really save taxpayer money, the demand of the individual is higher, and the legal fees was higher, so we didn't want to go and spend more money in something that is already resolved and discussed and agreed in both parties. So my vote is yes.
Madam President.
So to the public at large, this case happened before 2017. I remember first coming to the council in 2018, advocating for a legal committee on this council. I have to commend Council President Rivera for allowing that committee to be formed, and I think because that committee is in place, that we're able to vet through and save some money from the taxpayers. It's unfortunate that these cases have to come before us because of the concerns and the issues that we have to weigh out through our attorneys that come through, and I can say that they do a really great job through vetting and then coming before the legal committee and the finance committee to say this is the best we can do, or the city will have to pay more. So I commend them on the work that they've done. I commend the legal committee and the finance committee on their due diligence and making sure that we do things that are fiscally sound for our city and our taxpayers in some of these unfortunate situations. Madam Clerk, with that being stated, my vote is yes.
Thank you. The vote is 5 in favor, 1 against, 3 absent. Reconsideration is hereby approved.
Move to adjourn.
No,
Second.
No,
No,
one
come
more,
on,
Councilman.
you
Madam
leave
Clerk, can we
early?
have a
We have-
motion to close this?
No, not yet, Madam President. I have to do another roll call on the reconsideration.
Yes.
So
Oh, okay.
roll call on the reconsideration to approve item number 4. Councilman Abdelaziz. Yes. Councilman Jackson.
No.
Councilman Kalik. Yes. Councilman Mendez.
Yes.
Councilman Velez.
Let me think about it now. Yes.
Madam President.
Yes.
The vote is 5 in favor, 1 against, 3 absent. Item number 4 is hereby
Move to
adopted
close.
Can I have a
as-
motion to close
as
this?
as reconsidered.
Move to
Can I have a
close.
motion to close the special meeting?
Move.
Moved by Councilman Velez, second by Councilwoman Mims. Roll call to close the special meeting on tonight.
Yes, Madam President. Roll call to close the special meeting of June 15, 2021. Councilman Abdelaziz.
Before we close, I just want to commend the council president for running a very, very smooth meeting today. I don't know what you did to some of my colleagues, but you did a great job. My vote is yes.
Thank you. Councilman Jackson.
Yes?
Councilman Kalik.
Yes.
Councilman Mendez.
Yes.
Councilman Velez. We are closing.
Oh, okay. There's gonna be a, hold on, let me say this right away quickly. There's gonna be a job fair recruiting. Please, go to 385 Park Avenue, Paterson, New Jersey, Paterson Assembly of God, this next June 26th at 9 a.m. They will be hiring people for construction site, so please attend. All right, so saying that because Ruby Cotton is not here, so I could take her time too. I just kidding.
Madam President, can I make a quick comment? I was under the impression that we was closing the special meeting.
We have to follow Robert Orders of Rules, Councilman Mendez. So I think I'm,
My vote is yes.
Thank you. Madam President.
and so, on this week, we have the Peruvian Gala on tomorrow night at Macaluso's. The doors open at 5:30 p.m. We also, I'm praying for Miss Shavita Johnson and the loss of her mother. So many people that have lost their lives, and so many people that are going through with victims of senseless violence, shootings, fires, displacements, and all of the such. This Saturday, this Friday, we will be raising the Juneteenth flag. I'm super excited. Last year, I sponsored a resolution, created a resolution to have Juneteenth as a citywide paid holiday for all employees. So I'm super excited that this Friday, all our city employees will have a day off based on this legislation that was passed back in August of 2020, last year. So I'm super excited for that. But this Friday, we will be raising the flag. That information should be sent out from the administration. We'll get that information probably tomorrow for that. And then on Saturday, we will be doing a march for social justice. We will start at the Underground Railroad at 8:30. We will march from there to Masonic Temple, and then we will have tons and crowds of people marching from Masonic Temple up to Eastside Park. There is also the Passaic County event for Juneteenth, which will be up at the Garrett Mountain Reservation Park. Please, the flyers are on Facebook, they're on social media. If you need the information, please reach out to me on my Facebook, inbox me, phone call, whatever you need to do, but make sure this week that we stay safe. Congratulations to all of our graduates that are finishing. If you're like me, my son is graduating high school and he has his finals. He'll be finished with finals on tomorrow. So for all the parents that had to deal with virtual, all type of things, my hats off to you, educators, administrators, everybody. Thank you, Madam Clerk, for your due diligence on tonight. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Madam BA. Thank you, CFO. And thank you, Eamon. I have to say, Councilman Abdelaziz, thank you for staying tonight. You see that? We get an efficient meeting. My colleague, he stays. That's why I love him. That's why I love him.
Keep it to 10 o'clock and do business. We're good.
Thank you so much, Madam Clerk. My vote is yes. Good night, Patterson.
Don't we
Thank
have
you.
to close the
vote
workshop?
is, Councilman, hold 1 second. The vote is 6 in favor, 3 absent. The special meeting of June 15, 2021 is hereby closed. Good night, everyone, and thank you very much.
We'll close the workshop?
We already